Let's solve some problems here. A square is circumscribed about a circle of a 5-foot radius as shown below. What is the area of the square in square feet? So let's recall that to solve for the area of the square with side s, that is just equal to s squared, or the square of the side. Now we're given here the radius of the circle. It's clear here from the figure that the side of the square is just equal to the diameter of the circle, which is just twice the radius, and the radius is just equal to 5, so the diameter of the circle is just equal to 10. Therefore the side of the square is just equal to 10. Now we can solve for the area of the square. So that is area equals 10 squared, which is just equal to 100. So the answer here is letter G. In the figure below, ABCD is a trapezoid. E lies on the line on line AD, and angle measures are as marked. What is the measure of angle CDB? So we need to find this angle here. Now to find the measure of angle CDB, take note that side BC is just parallel to side AD by the definition of a trapezoid. And BD here is a transversal. So side BC and side AD are connected by the transversal BD. And from that, it follows that angle CBD and angle ADB are alternate interior angles, therefore they are equal. Therefore this angle is also equal to 25 degrees. And since point ADE, okay, they all lie along the same line, therefore this whole angle here, okay, this is a straight line, and this is just equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle ADE is just the sum of the measure of this angle, and this angle. So now we can solve for angle CDB. We just plug in the values. So we have this. So that would be 180 degrees equals angle ADB is just equal to 25 degrees plus angle CDB plus angle CDE, which is equal to 100 degrees. So 180 degrees equals 125 degrees plus angle CDB, and we subtract 125 from both sides. Therefore, angle CDB is just equal to 180 degrees minus 125 degrees. And that is just equal to 55 degrees. So the answer here is letter H. If 125% of a number is 425, what is 65% of the number? So we don't know the number. We let x be our number. So it's stated here that 125% of the number, which is x, is 425. And now we can solve for our x. So we can write 125% as 1.25 times x equals 425. We divide both sides by 125. 1.25. Therefore, the value of our number is just equal 340. So the number is equal to 340, and now we can solve 65% of the number. So 65% of the number x is just equal to 65% of 340. So this is 0.65 times 340. This is just equal to 221. So the answer here is letter F. What is the distance in the standard xy coordinate plane between the points 2, 3, and 5, 5? Now, to find the distance between 2 points in the standard xy coordinate plane, we just have to use the distance formula, and that is d equals the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. So let's say this point 2, 3 is our x sub 1, y sub 1, and this point 5, 5 will be our x sub 2, y sub 2. Now we can plug in all the values. So that would be d square root of 5 minus 2 squared plus 5 minus 3 squared. And this is just equal to the square root of 3 squared plus 2 squared. So this is the square root of 9 plus 4, which is just equal to the square root of 13. So the answer here is letter D. Using the complex number I, where I squared equals -1, 2 over 1 minus I times 1 plus I over 1 plus I is equal to. Now, to solve this expression, we just have to simply perform the calculations. So we just multiply 2 and 1 plus I. So that is 2 times 1 plus I over 1 minus I times 1 plus I. And this is just equal to 2 times 1 plus I, and 1 minus I times 1 plus I is just equal to 1 minus I squared. And substituting the value of I squared, which is equal to -1, to here. So this would become 2 times 1 plus I over 1 minus -1. So this is just 2 times 1 plus I over 2. Then 2 cancels out. So we have 1 plus I. So the answer here is letter F.